Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am back in Farm Together with our Recycle and Rebuild series. So I have a little bit of explaining to do. I actually filmed an entire episode, which I'll explain what we did and everything. But just at the very, very end, I was literally saying, all right, you guys, I'll wrap this up. As that was happening, my power went out. I lost the entire recording. But Farm Together does automatically save, so I have most of the progress. Most of it, not all of it. So when I first logged on, I talked about, talked about the tree situation. So many of you know I've been talking about the struggle of the DLCs. I love the DLCs. Don't think I hate them. I love them. But they are adding new things in, which is kind of throwing me off. So what we decided, the choice was to wait for the next DLC. They announced that there were going to be 4 total DLCs, like, in this time period. I don't know if they're going to make more. They have made more in the past. There's more than 4 available. But, like, right now in this moment, I think, like, a month or 2 ago, they announced they're going to release 4 DLCs. So they've released 3, and the choice was to wait for all of them to come out and then proceed with the edits and everything, because we've got new trees, we've got new flowers, etc. Now we're sitting here with 3 out of 4 released, and it's bothering me that we don't have the holly tree in place. We lucked out and were able to get the candy tree where it needed to be. I don't know. Is it this one? This one maybe? I don't know. It's one of those. No, maybe it's up here somewhere. Anyway, we were lucky enough from the first DLC out of the 4 that they released. It was the candy pack, and we got the candy tree in just in time. The next tree that we got was the holly tree. That one needed to be like up in here somewhere. I think here in this square in particular. So obviously I can wait just in case we have like another tree that needs to be put here or somewhere in the middle. But I decided to just move forward and put the holly tree in and just not wait around. Like, let's seize the day. So that's why there's a gap here. I ended up moving these sections of trees, these 5 sections, 5 sections of trees. I'm just going to move all of the rest down. I'm going to hope to get it done in this episode. I think before my power went out, I got all the way up to this one. So it didn't save these 3 moves, but that's okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I did. I'm pretty sure that about does it for things that I've done. Trying to think. I think that's it. So let's just, I guess we'll go ahead to checkpoint number 1, and we're going to just go ahead and pick up, not where we left off, but close to where we left off. So yeah, I definitely had moved all of these. I was about getting ready to move the candy tree when the power went out. Lucky me. All right, just double checking. Let's go ahead and get these moving. So there's so much stuff I talked about. I hope I can remember to talk about it again. One of the first things that I do remember is how I always plug my gardening channel, which is Carolina Wild Harvest, but not anymore. It's not. It's changed. So we've rebranded. Carolina Wild Harvest is still there. It's just more mushroom, like mycology, foraging, and plant identification based. Then we did that stuff, but just not as much as the gardening stuff. So that's what Carolina Wild Harvest is going to be going forward. And then we created a new channel called Wild Pines Farm. So does that sound familiar? We have Wild Pines Sanctuary, which is our animal rescue and sanctuary. We kind of are doing a theme, if you will, just because it's on the same land, it's on the same farm. So we want to do Wild Pines Farm and name it after the sanctuary almost. I don't know. This is what we did. Anyway, so we made a new channel. It's very new, still very new at the time of me filming this anyway. And if you guys are interested in gardening stuff, make sure you go check it out. I promise you will not be upset because there's going to be all things gardening. So we will be covering gardening at the new farm location and at our house. We have not fully moved yet. We will hopefully move within I would say within a year. But for right now, we're doing 2 locations of farming, and there will be harvest videos. There will be garden tour videos. There will be lots of fun stuff. So you don't want to miss it. And all of that will be in the description box down below. And as a side note, if you want to see like more behind the scenes of the farm, it's mostly farm based right now, just because the farm is what we do in our free time, and it's just all we do and all we take care of and all we think about. I do vlogs, which some of you guys probably know about my vlog channel. My vlog channel is actually my very first channel. I've had it for like, gosh, I don't know, maybe around 10 years now. Maybe almost 10 years. It might be about, I think it's about 9 years old. So it's quite old. And the theme on there has changed so much. I like started out doing challenges, then I did vlogs, then I put games on there, and then I moved it all around. There were so many different things on that channel. They're not really still up because after rebrand after rebrand after rebrand, things have changed. But now it's solely like almost family vlogging, and we do a lot of behind the scenes of the farm and the sanctuary, and I don't know, just household stuff. So if you're interested in that, that's also down below in the description box. So anyway, let's keep moving these. I remember saying in the last episode, which doesn't exist anymore, I was just talking about how it would just be so much easier, or somewhat easier, to just delete these trees and buy new ones in the right place. But I am attached to these virtual trees. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. I don't know. I'm just attached. I feel like I can't just give them away. I cannot just sell them. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I explain the feeling. It's just some of you get it, some of you don't. You know, some of you will just like delete, and some of you will just cherish each one of these trees. It's like they may as well have names at this point, because I am so invested in these particular trees. Oh gosh, what is wrong with me? Anyway, I am very invested in these trees apparently, and I didn't want to just sell them. You know, you could obviously make yourself feel better in a way and be like, oh, you're donating these to like a nursery, or we're just temporarily selling them to somebody who's going to hold them for us until we can get them back. Honestly, I am almost convincing myself right now, but you could say that. We could say that. But are we? No, we're like moving these trees. We're dedicated at this point. Like there's no going back. We're literally just in the middle of this. I already started this. I did a whole 30-minute episode on it already. So we're not giving up now. Nope. We are trucking along. The thing that sucks is when the next pack comes along, and if there is another tree that I need to move all the trees for, I'm almost going to want to delete everything, but then I'm going to be like, what the heck? Like, I moved all of those trees. I did that by myself. Like, we were dedicated, so it's only fair to keep the tradition alive, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but it's fine. Shh, it's fine. All right. Let's see. I placed these very weird. Like, I don't know what is happening. Great. There's literally one tree. I'm going to assume it's in the middle somewhere. Here. Haha. That was lucky. That was very lucky. All right. So now I'm officially caught up to where I was before the power went out. So we're moving on to the lovely cotton candy tree, which was one of the trees that got lucky placement. I don't know. I'm almost like maybe we should hang back before we just add any more trees at this point. I mean, we still have to add fish, but the thing is, I don't know how far down the trees are going to go. I mean, I could block it out. I don't know. It's just a decision we've got to make. Where the heck am I going? This way? No, this way. Wait. Sense of direction is off. It's this way. I'll get it one day. Okay. We'll go ahead and place all these candy trees. Hopefully they like their new homes. Hopefully I don't have to move too many. I just have a very strong feeling that I'm gonna have to move some again, but that's okay. You know, it makes for good content. More like me babbling content. And you know what? If you guys aren't into this tree moving, which by the way is going to be the entire episode, there's no way around it. Feel free to skip this episode or just sit back and relax, you know? Just enjoy me talking about absolutely nothing useful It's going to be a really great time, I promise. Oh, gosh. Oh, where am I going? I went the wrong way. Why do I have no sense of direction sometimes? Okay, so let's get the last of these candy trees, and then that, we should be pretty close to the edge, I would think. I don't know. I don't remember. I have to look. Okay, there we go. And, I mean, it would help. Maybe if I added checkpoints, it would really speed things up. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. It's literally just one space over, which is kind of the nice part about it. It's not like I'm having to move a ton of trees, which is kind of also a reason I did this. You know, if we, hypothetically, if we get another tree. Is this right? Am I doing this right? Yes, okay. Hypothetically, if we get another tree, and we don't have to move as many trees. Does that make sense? I don't know if it actually makes sense, but it makes sense, you know? So let's just say obviously we're just making space for one type of tree now. But let's say I had 2 trees that I was trying to make space for. Like, that would just be moving a lot more spaces over. It would just be a lot more complex. That's all I have to say. So it makes sense. It might not be actually logical. I haven't done all the calculations, but for the most part, it makes sense in my mind. All right, all of this mistletoe. There's actually a lot of mistletoe at our new farm, which is pretty cool. I don't even know if I ever actually saw it in the wild, you know? So it was really awesome to see. What else was I going to say? I was going to talk about something. Oh, I thought I plowed the grass there for a second. I was about to panic. So another thing I was thinking of is animals. I mean, thus far, I don't think in any of the DLCs we've gotten a new animal. I'm pretty sure they're all... Actually, I kind of want to check that. I don't... As much as I love animals, I love them to the moon and back and more. I love them beyond words can explain. But I do not want any more added into this game because we've got it all figured out. Alright, so we gotta go over to the laurel trees. I'm just gonna harvest this because why not? And then I'm gonna run in here just to see. I didn't think so. There's no oh, well, they're not DLC animals, but they're event animals. But as long as we don't have any new events with animal rewards. I shouldn't say that because I'm obviously open to the idea and very welcoming of the idea. But also I'm trying to organize my final farm. It's just a little annoying. That's all. Okay. 90. Let's just move 99 so we don't have to carry over that one that we always... Oh, okay. Of course I did that weird. The snow is all over the ground now. Winter, my least favorite time of the year. Alright, I think I got all of that covered, and then we'll go this way. We only have to move half of that other row, I believe. I have to re-look at it, but I'm pretty sure it's about half. I don't think I actually counted, but it looks like about half. I also do need to confirm on my spreadsheet, so for those of you who don't know, I do have a spreadsheet. Make sure you watch from the beginning of this series, because I talk about my spreadsheet a lot. Gosh dang it, I knew I was going to do that if I wasn't paying attention. I have this spreadsheet. A lot of you have asked me to share it with you guys, which I want to, but at the same time, it's definitely not right now. I want to, I still got to order the flowers, and speaking of flowers, can I do this? Let's see. Going to flowers. So this one right here, this one is our newest flower from, what's it, the Polar? It might have been the Polar DLC. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might also, no, I think it was that one. Yeah, because we got the bleeding heart for the wedding pack. So anyway, the Polar, or was it the candy cane sorrel? What did we get this one for? Was it the wedding pack, the candy pack, the Polar pack? It had to have been the Polar pack. Which pack did we get this for? I can't remember. Anyway, we got this one. I added this one to the spreadsheet. I have not added these two because I gotta unlock them by harvesting the pink one. And then this one by harvesting whatever color this one is. So that one still needs to be added to the spreadsheet. I just don't want to move ahead and just like share my spreadsheet just yet, but I will if you guys are interested. I mean, you guys seem very interested, so I will work on it. We will get to a point where we can share it. It's not like anything perfect either. I honestly just threw everything together really quickly according to whatever stats my items had when I started this series. So I didn't put a ton of thought into it. So just in case somebody's looking for a perfect spreadsheet, it's not perfect. It's far from perfect. All right, what am I moving? Is it the passion fruit? I think it's the passion fruit. I'm just double checking, triple checking, you know. Can never be too sure. So we'll go ahead and move these passion fruits. And then we will have to make 2 trips this way, but that's okay. This is kind of the most annoying one when you have to move from like one side to the other. Let's see if we can grab another set there, and then the lucky part is we do have a checkpoint very close to the bottom over here. That's like my temporary checkpoint, so it works great. All right, I can't wait to like get back into it and not be moving trees, and by get back into it I mean like count out the rest of the plots that we need and all of that fun stuff. I'm also really excited to get this holly tree in because I don't think I have any holly trees right now. I might have one at the front, but I definitely don't have many, so it'll be nice, and then I can harvest a bunch and it's gonna be great. Watch them cost ribbons or something, and then I would have done this for nothing because I definitely didn't double check that, and I don't think they cost ribbons. I'm like I would say I'm a good 99.9% sure they don't cost ribbons. All right, let's go back to this checkpoint. Where am I going? I do need to harvest those flowers over there. I feel like I haven't come over on this side in a long time. Oh, I just love all those tea bushes too. Oh, I'm just admiring my farm as I stroll past the one task that I need to do. But you know, who's counting? Who's paying attention? Not me, obviously. All right, I think I got all of them moved, or all of them selected. And then we will go move these, and then we get to go back up to that row up there and move everything over just one little spot. I forgot to count again, but that's okay. We don't need to count. Let's go ahead and plant these passion fruit trees. La la la. What? That planted weird. Of course it did. Of course. No problem, no problem. At least my electric isn't going out. I should say knock on wood for that though, because that was just this morning. We were expecting a power outage for, I think it was like at least 4 hours, but it came on like almost an hour later, so it was pretty nice. Nice and convenient. And a nice convenient power outage if you could technically have a convenient power outage. Okay. Moving on, we have the orange tree. Speaking of orange trees, I actually have an orange tree. It's a blood orange tree. I don't live in a zone where they can stay outside by themselves all year. I live in Garden Zone 7B. So we just bring, well, right now he's small enough to like bring inside during the winter, but we are making plans to build a tropical greenhouse. So we'll be able to have our bananas and guavas and mangoes and lemons and oranges and other tropical fruits all the time. So I'm really hyped for that. You guys will probably, it's not like anytime soon because we're still building basics at the farm, but in the future that will definitely be something we are building on the farm. So if you're interested in it, check out the YouTube channel. I'm just promoting it, self-promoting it like crazy because we are very new and being a new channel is hard. But if you love what you do, it will grow on its own. So anyway, that's enough wisdom from me. I'm not very qualified. I mean, I have had a lot of channels in my day. A lot of channels. So I have a little bit of experience, but anywho, let's move on from this after this orange tree. I still didn't count to see how many more we had to do, but I would say it's probably about like 3 more moves. I want to find out. I want to find out so I'll feel a little bit better. Ooh, it actually might be 1 or 2. Wait, let's see. So it goes cinnamon tree and then holly tree. So it goes in this spot. So it's 2 more moves. Oh, it's less than I thought. I thought we were sitting at 3 moves for sure. It just made me feel so much better. All right, cool. Let's get all of these moved. These ones are so big, these olive trees. I don't have an olive tree. I definitely want to get an olive tree. We just got some, there's so many trees that we want to plant out. We have an orchard, well, a growing orchard. Again, we just purchased our land in January of 2022. So it hasn't been all that, it has been a long time, but it also hasn't been all that long. Oh, I already have 100. Where am I? Look at this. This is crazy. Let's just get out of here. I can't tell. I think we got to go this way. Right? I'm going to hope this is correct. Yeah, I remember moving the banana trees, and that's what prompted me for talking about our farm greenhouse, our tropical greenhouse that we want. So that's funny that the orange prompted me to do that again. All right. 2 more moves, you guys. 2 more moves. It's going to be so great. It'll feel so good until they might release a new tree. I really should have actually checked Steam where I buy this. You could buy it other places, but I should have checked it before I started playing this again, just in case they decided to come out with it today. But nah, it's fine. I'm living life on the edge over here. All right, let's get all of these last ones. Oh, there is a hole there. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some, but we're just gonna have to wing it, I guess. We're right next door. It's fine. Okay. I also want to get an avocado tree too. I just saw those. Is that an avocado tree? I don't even remember what trees. It's been so long since I harvested trees. I know I have been planting the trees and stuff, but I just haven't been paying attention, I guess. Is this avocado? It really does look like it. Nice, yeah. So we do have an avocado tree, actually. It just came up from a seed in our compost. Or it was actually already sprouted, I think, when we opened up the avocado. We were like, what? Anyway, we need to... It's holly tree, then pomegranate tree. So we got to move all of the pomegranate trees. Which I wouldn't mind having a pomegranate tree either. Honestly, I want to have them all. I want to have every tree. I want to have every animal, everything. Alright, let's go this way. And this way. Alright, moving this way to the bottom. I'm so excited. Oh, we're at 10 or 100. I don't know how to count. I'm so excited. We're almost there, you guys. So close. So close. Whew. I hope you guys are still bearing with me here. And I will warn you if we do have an incident where the DLC releases a tree or if we have an event tree or something. I will warn you at the beginning of the episode if we're going to spend the entire time planting trees or moving trees. But I will say, if you guys are still here for this episode through all of this tree moving, then you guys are probably pretty cool with me doing a tree moving episode, right? So the people who didn't want to see the tree moving, they left a long time ago. Let's just say that. All right, moving. Yeah, I do apologize overall for not uploading this series for a little while. It was mostly because of the DLCs, and I was kind of waiting around. And I know I posted one maybe 2 weeks ago or something. So I've been kind of slowly getting back into it now that I just kind of am nah, it's fine now. It's fine. We can just work around the DLCs content. All right. So this is it. The moment of truth. We're removing the last clump of trees. Perfect. So this is it. Next to the cinnamon. So it goes cinnamon tree and then holly tree. Ah, so exciting. So let's get the holly tree. Where are you? There you are. Holly tree. So pretty too. Oops. So pretty. We're just going to go ahead and look at that bright green. I love it. It looks so gorgeous. This one will be a good one to actually decorate with around the farm too. just because it's a low tree. It's like a little shrub almost, and it's just a nice bright green with a beautiful trunk. And then it'll get cute little berries on it. Maybe in the winter, I would assume. I would guess. I almost said I would guess. I would assume. I could double check. I mean, it makes sense. Let's plant the last of these and then I will check. Because I don't know if it'll be like also bloom in another season as well. Or maybe it's just like, nah, I'm a summer tree. I'm going to give you holly berries in the summer. I mean, rightfully so. Okay, one last little bit here because I messed that one up. Let me look at this. Yeah, so it is just winter. I was going to say. I was like, it should just be winter. So that is going to be super awesome. I love this tree. All right. Anyway, I've done it. I've moved the trees. We're successful. We have been successful. What am I trying to say? I don't know. But I can now update my sheet to say that I have this in place and I don't need to do anything. So the last one we had planted, flashing back to the last episode I posted, I think that's when we put in this tree, the set of trees, which is the mulberry. So after the mulberry, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-ish trees. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That'll almost be another full row. So I do need to be cautious of this. I actually think I decided I was going to go down here a little bit so I could still keep these in the middle. Maybe I'll still do that. We might work on this in the next episode since all of this stuff is ready to be harvested. That'll be really nice to do. And then we can continue on with trees once I get this all lined up because I can get it lined up with these blocks so it looks a little bit more center. Not that it really matters. I actually like what they have going on now because there's like, I don't know, this one's in the middle, then like center, middle, I don't know. I'm figuring it out. Anyway, that's that. It's the middle of the night. It's winter. I'm going to go back up to my hollow trees. I don't really know why I came all the way down here. But like I said, this is going to be the end of this episode. And we'll come back and do something. I don't know, something else. Maybe you guys are tired of trees. We'll have to see. I know I'm a little bit tired of trees, but I am always excited to actually put out more like new trees, so it'll be fine. But I do think there's a chance that we're going to, whoops, nope, don't do that, that we are going to move some of the growing plots. I think that'll be what happens. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.